Hello everybody, this is WarriorDan, your one and only lovely host, and today, in this newest iteration of What is the Point Of, we'll be taking a look at Bitsturbed. Bitsturbed is a free indie game released some time ago on GameJolt.com, developed by Tristan Dean, and has already begun to build out a small dedicated fan base. Today, we're here to see if their faith in the game is justified. Formal development on Bitsturbed started in September 2015. The game has changed several times since its original conception. It wasn't until February 2016 that Bitsturbed started taking shape as the game people see today. Bitsturbed's visual art style and gameplay takes a lot of inspiration from the first two Doom games, as well as Quake 1 and Duke Nukem 3D. The game brings back that fast-paced, fluid, brutal gameplay that fans of the 90s shooters like myself will approve of. What's especially interesting is that Bitsturbed knows how ridiculous and cartoony it is, and doesn't hesitate to poke fun at itself at times. The art style for the game focuses on simplistic, colorful details, conveying a theme of lighthearted violence and mayhem, a complete contrast to the games that inspired it. Bitsturbed features an array of classic video game weaponry, such as a pistol, which acts as the starter weapon for the player, as well as other weapons that are gradually found and equipable, such as an assault rifle, a missile launcher, and a double-barreled shotgun. The weapons are fairly balanced, although I would argue that there are some problems with some of them, such as the missile launcher dealing an incredible amount of self-damage if shot too close to the player. Given the unrealistic, fast-paced nature of the game, it seems counterproductive and counterintuitive to impose realistic self-splash damage. In addition to this, I personally feel Bitsturbed should take more inspiration from the newest Doom game and allow the starter pistol to have unlimited ammo. While it is unlikely players will run out of ammo during the game, having a small backup pistol at the ready with unlimited ammo would be a welcome addition, and one that would not really unbalance the gameplay, given the pistol's limited damage output. When you're fighting off an army of weird 8-bit zombie creatures, the more firepower the merrier in my opinion. Personally, I would love to see more types of weaponry, such as more explosive weapons like a sticky bomb launcher, similar to those seen in games like Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch. Other types of weapons I'd like to see added include melee weapons such as a katana. God, I love katanas. Additionally, ranged weapons such as a crossbow or even some element-based weapons like a flamethrower would really help change up the gameplay dynamic, offering more variety to the player. Bitsturbed doesn't really offer much in the way of a cohesive story. From time to time you may interact with NPC characters, but there is no traditional narrative present in the game. But the question is this really a bad thing? As a longtime gamer myself, I've played a vast array of games over the years, but some of my favorite and most memorable gaming experiences have always included a rich layer of storytelling. Games like BioShock Infinite, Life is Strange, and Mafia 2 have all included strong, interesting stories featuring relatable, well-written characters. To this day, I still tear up a little bit when playing Life is Strange, and likewise get furious at the ending for Mafia 2. Sorry Vito, I totally feel you. So do games like Bitsturbed suffer from not including a traditional story guiding the player? No. If anything, games like the Doom series, as well as other non-conventional games like Portal and the Mario games, have proven that you don't need to follow a specific story in order to have an enjoyable gaming experience. Storytelling in gaming generally revolves around linking different events together via cutscenes or other in-game dialogue, with the purpose of getting the player from one playable level or event to another. But here you'll find that this kind of point A to point B system is not in place because the game never bothers to include that kind of story. You already feel immersed in the game by just playing the gameplay, using the weapons, and just having a good time. There is no end-of-the-world apocalyptic story guiding you, you're simply just killing demonic-looking 8-bit creatures for the fun of it, and honestly that's all you need. To this day I still love games like Ocarina of Time, but honestly I could do with a little bit less dialogue from some of those NPC characters. That's why I enjoy games like this. Sometimes I just enjoy getting into the game and blowing off some monsters' heads off, and that's what you're going to get here in Bitsturbed. You're not going to get a story, you're not going to get interesting dialogue, well, for the most part, but you are going to get enjoyable, bloody, violent gameplay, while still feeling like you're playing a cartoony game. I don't know how that works, but somehow it does. Originally, this game was intended to be a full release on Steam, but ultimately the developer decided that the game would make its permanent home on GameJolt as a free-to-play game. The developer privately confided to me when I approached him with a request for future information that he is considering setting up a pay-as-you-want payment system with a minimum of $0, in case anyone who wants to support the game can do so at their own discretion. Now overall, there is a lot that this game gets right, from the art style to the weapon design, etc. However, there are a few elements I feel could be made better, which is unlikely to be added unless Bitsturbed makes the full jump to a full commercial Steam game, such as fully functional online PvP and PvE modes with dedicated servers, I would love to go around and goof off with friends online in an 8-bit retro arena shooter. You don't know how much I would love that to happen. However, for what the game offers right now, I would give it a final score of 8 out of 10. It's a lot of fun. It's one of the best indie games I've seen on Game Jolt this year, but its current limited offerings is not enough to warrant a lot of replay value. You'll play it once, have fun for 20 minutes, and then you'll be done. I do wish the developer added other things like save points, which would make it more convenient to continue playing the game, and I did hear he is fixing that, but right now, if you die in the game, you have to restart the game all over again, which is why, aside from the lack of PvP, I deducted a point. So it would have been a 9 out of 10, but the bugs in the game combined with a lack of long-term content is why I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. I would still highly recommend you give this game a try for free over at GameJolt.com. I'll leave a link to the game's GameJolt page in the description below for you to check out if you wish. This has been WarriorDan. If you like what I do here, please do consider giving this video a like, and subscribe if you want to see more similar content from me in the future. If you have any questions, feedback, or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below this video. I do try to respond to all comments posted beneath these videos when I see them. For those of you that want to hang out with me on social media, you can follow me on Twitter, at WarriorDanYT. There you'll find video-related announcements and posts, as well as goofy little stuff I like to post on Twitter for the fun of it. You can even participate in Twitter votes to help decide what goes up on this channel next. I like to involve the community in everything that I do because it's you guys that help drive me to continue making good videos, and I thank you for your support the whole way. You can also choose to support me on Patreon. I recently set up a Patreon page and reworked it a little bit. All funding I receive there goes directly towards buying new games as well as studio equipment. Currently I'm hoping to eventually soundproof the room I record in and buy some proper lighting and green screen material so I can begin streaming, which has been a long-term goal of mine. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to talk to you again very, very soon. Please leave me your thoughts in the comments below. Are you looking to play this game? Do you like retro shooters? If you do, please give this video a like and comment down below what has been your favorite 90s shooter game. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. This has been WarriorDan. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!